Hello, everyone. Welcome to another tier list. Today, I'm doing this big ass anime tier list. There's about 10,000 anime in here, and we're gonna find out which ones I've actually seen and which ones I might have an opinion about. We got God tier, top tier, high tier, mid tier, the most important tier, and the haven't watched. We're gonna start with the Dr. Stone. Actually, I want to put one in each tier. That's how I always start these tier lists. Ones I haven't seen Eureka 7, so we can start there. Shaman King. Ooh, that's a good one. Shinibyo. Actually, I see JoJo's. This is going to be JoJo's part 1, which is... This is just part 1, by the way. I'm in the middle of watching part 2. I'm going to put JoJo's part 1 in mid. That's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Then, ooh, we got Bento. This is actually a really good one. That's about a anime where people have like gang fights in the middle of a grocery store whenever like the bento boxes go on sale. They just swarm. They just swarm the little counter. JoJo's mid as fuck. I don't want to say the whole thing is mid because I've only seen part 1. I do think it's a little bit overhyped so far, but there's an aspect of it I really like. Like, it's so fucking over the top, and I'm watching it dubbed. Like, I feel like I'm laughing at it more than I'm laughing with it, but it's fairly mid. Angel Beats I would put above Bento. And then above, like, what's above that? My Neighbor Totoro? Maybe. I see Soul Eater here, and Soul Eater is in my top 10. I fucking love Soul Eater, man. I'm a Soul Eater stan. The character designs, the moves, everything about that show is just mint. And after that, what would be below JoJo? Let's see if we can find anything. I'm not a really picky guy. Actually, right here, Sword Art Online 2. I'm not a really picky anime guy, and if there's a show I don't really like, odds are I'm not gonna finish it. So mostly everything in here will be positive. Is there anything like complete trash? Like a nice complete trash anime? No. The few things that look like they could be bad enough, I haven't seen. Yeah, we got some nice Studio Ghibli representation. All right. I think I can go from there. Gurren Lagann. This is like next to God tier, but probably gonna be top tier for me. I'm gonna put it above Angel Beats. Anything past SAO1 is trash. Agreed. Just the first half of SAO1. The second they go into the fairy arc, garbage. Get that shit out of there. Even the first arc is kind of trashy. It's a good trashy though, you know. I can stomach it. Dr. Stone. I'm gonna put that in high tier above Bento. Cause this is like a low 7. This would be like a high 7, and this would be like an 8. Then these would be 9s. That's a 10. Alright. Naruto 1, I would put in high tier. Naruto Shippuden. I'm going to put that in high tier too. That's counting the filler. If you don't count the filler, they would each be higher. But counting the filler, because it is part of the show. So if half your show is kind of ass, it's probably not going to be top tier. Unfortunately. Fairy Gone, I haven't seen. Actually, we're going to change this one to dropped. Those are going to be the shows I dropped. These are the ones I haven't seen at all. These are the ones I dropped. Because I did see a little bit of Eureka 7. Is this Shield Hero? I dropped Shield Hero. I don't even know what that is. This is that one nice ass looking movie. Haven't seen Bloodsea. Beastars. And this is the image for season 2, I think, but I'm just gonna count it together. It's either high or mid. I want to say it could be a strong mid. I know some people really fuck with Beastars. That's not me. I watched both seasons. There's some really good moments. I'm just not a big fan of the animation. It's kind of like one of the worst looking 3D shows, at least the ones that I finished. I'm gonna put it in high tier. I would say it's on par with Bento. This is a Fate show. I forget the name of this. Have not seen that. I don't know what this is. Is that Zombieland Saga? Still gotta watch that. Fire Force. I still gotta watch it. Don't Hate Me. This is Dora. That one. Love is War. Nana. Yeah. Great Teacher. Something or other. Beck. Bakano. Which I heard Bakano is like Cowboy Bebop levels of good. Just haven't seen it. Lucky Star I dropped. I watched like one episode of that. It wasn't my thing. This is the thing with Jessica Negri, right? Fire Force is S++. I know, man. Actually, technically, where is Fire Force? I did watch a single episode of Fire Force, so I guess I can put that in dropped. I wouldn't have dropped it though. I was just watching like 5 shows Vanessa and I had like anime night where we were just watching like 4 or 5 new shows, and when you start 4 or 5 shows, like almost all of them are gonna get dropped. It just is what it is. Summer Wars. This is the first thing I ever reviewed. If you go back to my main channel, my first review, it's of Summer Wars. Matsuda, I always forget the guy's name. He also directed Wolf Children, the Digimon movie. He recently directed Belle, which just came out. I don't think it's up here with these, but I think it's a strong high tier. I would put it above Dr. Stone. I really like Summer Wars. It's like a nice family bonding movie, but it's also got some sick ass animation. Afro Samurai, I really want to watch that. Don't know. Fairy Tail, I actually watched with Vanessa a little bit of it. She's big on Fairy Tail. She loves Urza and all these guys. I really couldn't get into Fairy Tail. I don't know if you're still here, my love, but I did not find anything appealing about it. But I didn't dislike it. I was just kind of, the anime in it. I haven't seen this. Fairy Tail is too long. That's the other thing. If I'm gonna invest 100 episodes into something, it's gotta slap. I'm not watching 100 episodes of a mid show. Monster, another one I really need to watch. This is why I didn't want to do this. I'm just gonna be depressed by all the things I haven't seen. Shaman King. This is OG Shaman King. This was in my top 10 for a long time. And I watched it dubbed, and it was a 4Kids dub, so I really need to watch it subbed. I do really like Sean Schimmel's rendition of a guy named Ryu. It's really good. I love the main character, Yo and Anna. Those are like my favorite anime couples. Amita Maru's like one of the GOAT like sensei figures. It's got all the good shit. It's got a nice rivalry. All the shonen shit that I like. I think their battles are kind of weak though. Like it's not like a good fighting system. Like you can summon your spirit, who's like a dead person, and they can like attach to your weapon, but it just doesn't look very good. I would put Shaman King in top tier Because it's either like a really strong 8 or a low 9 out of 10. But it's been, this is like high school since I watched this, when I really like got into anime. Hunter x Hunter, I'm currently watching it. We just watched the first episode, actually. I love it. Just off the first episode. But I definitely gotta watch more. This is Higurashi, right? I think that's what that is. I dropped this. I actually dropped the remake that they're doing. And it's one of those things where it's like the first time you watch it, you don't know what the hell's going on because it's based off of a visual novel, and they do Hunter x Hunter is S+++. That's what I keep hearing, man. That's what I keep hearing. That's why we're watching it. Like, nothing about the character designs makes it look that amazing, but like all I hear is people praising it as the best thing ever. So they got to be onto something. My cousin, who doesn't even watch anime, is like, "Why haven't you seen Hunter x Hunter?" But yeah, Higurashi, I dropped the remake. It's so good. Yeah, I really gotta watch it. What is this, Cowboy Bebop? That's gonna be, I would put that under Shaman King. That's one of those shows I need to rewatch because I just watched it a couple months ago for the first time. I liked that anime. It was different. I think I continue without you, though. Going back to Higurashi, I think that's what you meant. Yeah, Higurashi, it was based off a like visual novel, and I think because there's so many endings, they want to incorporate all of them, so like you don't really understand it for a really long time. And just that, like something taking a while to understand, just made me kind of lose interest. Because we bounce around, we watch different shows, you know? I still want to watch it, it's just, yeah, you're probably better off watching it by yourself. Housing, Hajime, Trigun, lost a lot of respect there because I still haven't seen those. Oh yeah, but Cowboy Bebop, one of the goats. It just requires a rewatch. It's not a kind of show you can watch it once and you pick up everything. A lot of the best moments in anime I've seen in recent years, though, it's just the rest of the episodes, it can be kind of boring. Like, let's be honest, it can be kind of boring. I don't know what this is. Dragon Ball GT. Probably my least favorite Dragon Ball show, most people's least favorite, but it's still Dragon Ball. Like, there's still a lot of good shit in Dragon Ball GT. I mean, I'd rather watch this over JoJo's. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of high tier. GT is still worth watching. Don't let anyone ever tell you differently. Dragon Ball Z, you guys know me. The GOAT. Dragon Ball Z is my childhood incarnate. There's not a day go by where I don't think, oh man, Dragon Ball Z, that was pretty awesome. And I just rewatched it, the whole thing with Vanessa. It was different. Like, I don't want to say it was as good or it holds up because it's a really dated show. Pacing is terrible. That being said, though, it's iconic, classic. You can't beat it. Is this? There's an anime I watched called Mysterious Bones. I don't think that's what this is, though. Yeah, some of these images are like, they size them, and it's hard to even know what they are after that. Until Boo came in, that's when it gets better. You know, we're in the minority with that, though, because most people don't even like the Boo Saga, but I fucking love it, man. Boo Saga slaps. That's when all the characters are like in their best like state. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Definitely better than Bebop, definitely better than Shaman King, better than Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna put that in God tier. I fucked with Ava so hard, and it's kind of like Bebop where I gotta watch it again. Actually, I don't know if I want to put it next to these two. Like, it's either the top of top tier. I don't want to be a fake fan, So I'm gonna put it in the top tier, but it's one of those things where I feel like once I put the time in, I'll definitely like it as much as the others. But it blew me away. I fucking love Neon Genesis. I don't even know what that is. Ava is S tier for sure. Same with the movies. The only one I watched was End of Ava. End of Ava was essential. We got Claymore. I just finished Claymore a couple weeks ago, and I read the manga. The manga is much better than the anime. The manga is beautiful. I'm actually writing a video for it, and it's definitely better. I think I gave it like an 8. So I want to say it's like just above Dr. Stone, because it's still a really stylized show. It just gets a little nuts after a while. There's body parts flying all over the place, and all the characters are like frail white girls with pale faces. They all look the same. It gets hard to keep track of them all because there's like over 100 by the end of the show, or by the end of the manga at least. Still a great show. Toradora, probably my favorite rom-com. Like as far as like cheesy, like high school rom-coms, this is about as good as it gets. I'd put it. I'll put it just below Naruto because I've had so much memories with Naruto, but the filler in Naruto is what's holding it back. I have not seen this. I have not seen this. Girl Leapt Through Time. I've not seen it, unfortunately. Clan Ad. This and After Story. Air. I haven't seen any of them. This is that one incest show, right? Yu Yu Hakusho. One of the best shonens of all time. I'm gonna put it even above Soul Eater. These are all in my top 10 for sure. Yu Yu Hakusho, I only watched it like a year ago, but I think about it more than most anime. And it's probably one of the best cast of characters in anything. Like these four are legends. Don't ever sleep on Yu Yu Hakusho. Maid Cafe, haven't seen it. Black Lagoon. I'm gonna put that in dropped. I only watched one episode, but I did really like it. My coworker harasses me about this show. He really wants me to watch it. And I'm going to. I'm gonna watch all of this shit eventually, right? This is the... Ooh, why am I forgetting the name of this one? This is the manga one, where it's about some manga artists. I haven't seen it. Black Butler I dropped, but it wasn't bad. It's just not my thing, you know? There's, a lot of pretty boys, and everyone's very well respected and mannered, and I just wasn't feeling it. Go Sick, I watched a couple episodes of that. It wasn't bad. Nope. Redline, unfortunately, no. Don't know what that is. Samurai Champloo, I tried to watch one time. I think I was just having problems getting it to work. I know the name of this one, just not at the moment. Don't know. There's 1,000 Goddamn Fate series. Blood Sea, haven't seen. Vampire DXD, is that what this one's called? This is another. Hey, my camera went off. That took a while. There we go. There we go. See, just one little flick of the wrist and we're good. Vampire DXD, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's not anywhere here, I can tell you that. I'd probably put it in low tier. I know some people, there are some horny bastards who love that show. I know, I gotta work in now. It's been going all right. Like I said, I tried to look up how to fix it, and like literally I watched 3 videos where they were just like, yeah, but you're gonna have to deal with this. I was like, oh. Or I have to buy more equipment. I can't justify spending more money on equipment. I spent too much. Haganai. The first season of this was pretty weak, but they really came back with that second season. If we're talking second season, probably put this above Bento. Like, it really goes into like a really melodrama. Like, it really goes hard on these characters. There's like a bunch of lollies that ruin it, but these three and like this one other girl, it's actually really interesting. Don't know what this is. Is this Guilty Crown? Don't know. My wife watched Wolf Children without me, so that's her fault. Chinibyo and Other Delusions. I would say this is about the same level of Toradora, maybe a little. Where Toradora got better, Chinibyo felt like it kind of got worse. I'm gonna put that probably neck and neck, like right here. Maybe like right there. This might be recency bias between these two, though. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Is this Castle in the Sky? Yeah, I think that's Castle in the Sky, right? I'm gonna say it is. In which case, ooh. I put it right under Naruto. Excel World, out of here. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Is that End of Ava? I wish I could like enlarge these images. Because what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Alright, I don't know. Just in case, I don't know. This show I dropped. I can't even remember the name of it. SAO #1. Okay, let's be nice here. SAO was probably one of the first like 20 to 30 anime I ever watched. This is like a really nostalgic period for me. So like, I think a part of me likes it only for that, but like, I think of like Yui. I hate Yui. I hate Asuna's like relationship with Kirito. I fucking hate Kirito. Even then, though, I would say it's better than this DxD. I'll put it below JoJo's. I would say it's worth watching, but like, you know, if you're 15, you'll probably like it a lot more. I haven't even seen Bleach. It's another one I need to. Batum, Magi, nope. This is another one of the first anime I've ever seen. The World Only God Knows. It sucked. What sucked? SAO? The World Only God Knows, I would say is like the bottom of this tier. Terrible anime. Fair enough, whichever one. The stream delay, I ran through so many anime, I don't know which one she's talking about. I assume SAO? I thought she liked SAO, though. Unless you mentioned one of these. But yeah, World God Only Knows, I would put, like, a little bit below GT, I would say, right? Psychopaths. I did really like Psychopaths. I didn't finish it, though. Don't know what this is. Yes, that. Oh, okay. Data Live. Haven't seen it. SAO. Or not SAO. What the fuck? Attack on Titan. You know, basically the same thing, right? Attack on Titan is... This is season 1 we're talking about. Are we including all of Attack on Titan? Let me see if they got any other posters for Attack on Titan. God damn, these are a lot of shows. I'm gonna assume this is like all of Attack on Titan. If you count all of it combined, it's gonna be like... Because individually, they're not that... Season 1 is like an 8 out of 10. Season 2, Season 3, good, very good. Season 4, Oh God. The final couple stretches of Attack on Titan are amazing. Collectively, I would say right here. I'm fine with that. Really? I thought season 2 was actually pretty boring. It was only like 12 episodes, we're focusing on a lot of the side characters. Season 3, like when they're in the ice cave, Aaron screaming his lungs out in Jesus stance. We really learn more of the backstory, the ending with the beach. I really like season 3. But 4 is obviously amazing. K. My wife and I watched this. The animation is amazing. And I mean amazing in this show. I kind of feel like we gotta expand mid-tier a little bit. I think high tier is kind of cannibalizing mid-tier. I would say this is top of mid. The story is kind of weak, but as a whole, K is a beautiful show. I will watch K on mute. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I would say it's about right there. This is just JoJo's Part 1, by the way. Have not seen that. Snafu, I think? No. Devil the Part-Timer I have seen. And I would say... Ooh. It's either the top of... Okay, we gotta bring the world God only knows down. And I'll put Devil's a Part-Timer right here. These are like strong 7s out of 10 right here. If not, maybe 7.5 and upwards. GT, let's bring GT down. All right. Heaven's Lost Property. My buddy Sai, who I did a podcast with back in the day, I told him I'd watch this show with him, and because he literally has written like a 6-hour essay about this show, and I just don't get it. But he's so passionate about it that I assume there's more going on with that show. Steins Gate. I haven't even seen Steins Gate. Blame Vanessa. She fell asleep while we were watching that. Code Geass. Probably the biggest hole in my discography. Like, if you go to my anime list and look at the top shows, the only one I'm missing, Code Geass. Haven't seen this. Unfortunately. Which is this standalone complex? What the fuck? Don't blame me. I'm sorry, my love. But hey, I tried. I really wanted to watch Steins Gate because people praise that one to high heaven, and then like you were asleep in like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay. And you didn't want to watch it after that. Standalone complex I haven't seen. Love the original Ghost in the Shell though. Free, have not seen it. Watamote. This is like one of those hashtag relatable awkward girl shows, and I think I was like the perfect age for it. I don't know if it would hold up nowadays, but I would put it above God Only Knows. There's actually some really funny moments in that. Golden Time, I think. NHK. I'm gonna put that right here, right above Gurren Lagann. Really, a lot of these shows would be like 10 or 9 out of 10s, like top 10 and everything. I just need to rewatch them. Welcome to the NHK. It was boring. Watch it without me. I will watch it without you, goddammit. But Welcome to the NHK was one of the first shows I ever watched, and it blew my fucking socks off. I had like an existential crisis after watching that show. I was lost in the sauce just about all things in the world. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen this. Haven't seen this. Madoka Magica I have not seen. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen Space Dandy. Haven't seen this. I haven't seen Ping Pong. Yeah, I hate myself too. I haven't seen Spice and Wolf, haven't seen Wolf's Rain, haven't seen Gantz, Aldo, no whatever, Zero, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. The fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Ergo Proxy, Terror in Residence, Tokyo Ghoul, there's one. I don't get it. Yeah, I would say it's about on par with Sword Art Online. I only watched season 1, so don't hate on me too much. I really like some of the edginess, and there's some really good moments, but like the whole show wasn't a big fan of. But I would say it's better than Sword Art. Fuck it. Don't know. Don't know. Seven Deadly Sins. I have not finished this, but this is going to be the one show I didn't finish that I'm going to rank low tier. I have seen enough of Seven Deadly Sins to be offended by it. And I'm laughing because my wife and I talk about the show a lot. I hate the main character. I hate all the characters, really. The style of it, the random talking pig, nothing appealed. Haven't seen it. After season 2, it's fucking trash. You be careful what you say around Vanessa, Van. She's gonna come after you. She likes Seven Deadly Sins. Haven't seen it though. Assuming you're talking about Seven Deadly Sins. What is this? This looks familiar. Don't you dare talk shit about it. There it is. Moe show. Little girl show. I dropped this. This is I forget the name of it. This is like one of the biggest shows ever though. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Another Fate. What is that? I don't even know. I'll die on that hill. Fair enough. Something girlfriend. I don't know what that is. Elfen Lied, I watched a little bit of it. It got weird. How to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon. I would say this is even worse than SAO. How to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon. Trash. That's the most isekai I've ever seen. Death Parade. Vanessa and I watched most of this. I don't know why we didn't finish it, but it was good. Durara. However you pronounce that show. I have not seen it. Orin High School. I don't. Surprised I even remember this many of the anime names. Parasite. Parasite was actually a really creepy show. Like a lot of strange character designs. He has a hand that comes to life and it does like these crazy transformations. The OP of Parasite slaps. That being said, though, I wasn't like that invested into the characters or anything. It's more of a stylistic show for me. I don't want to put it. I'll put it above JoJo. I'll put it above K. I'll put it above Watamode. I'll put it right there. The McDonald's show is where I draw the line. Steins Gate. Okay, there it is again. I guess it was like a season 2 or a movie I did earlier. One Piece. The most important show in all of anime. And I'm just like, haven't seen it. Fate Zero. Haven't seen it. Gintama. Vampire Knight. I actually tried to watch that. I only made it like one episode in. Don't know that. Haven't seen Helsing because I'm a fucking loser. Blackgate. The Disappearance of Hirohi Suzumiya. This is like the best Christmas anime. It's actually amazing. I like this movie better than I like the entire show. And I just watched it once and I was like blown away by it. I would say, I'll I'll put it above Toradora. I gotta rewatch it though. It's been a long, long time. Mushishi. Haven't seen it. There's so many holes in my discography, man. Prison School, haven't seen it. Gangsta, haven't seen it. Dragon Ball Super. Um, Obviously I'm a big Dragon Ball stan. I got a lot of beef with Super though. Super drops the ball in a lot of regards. I still love it because it's Dragon Ball and I'm so attached to the characters, but there's a lot of good moments and a lot of bad moments. A lot of, I think, the character progression and like how we earn the transformations, a lot of the things I really respected in Dragon Ball aren't in Super. The pacing is better than Dragon Ball Z, obviously, because it's so slow. It is much faster, but it's still bad. They let a lot of the characters I love go to shit, so I'm kind of salty about that. But it still has a lot of love. There's a lot of things I really like about it. I would say it's above GT for sure. I actually rewatched it recently with Vanessa, and I actually lowered my score. I'm gonna put it right. Because without this, there's no Ultra Instinct. There's no technically. Well, yeah, I guess there would be Beerus, but like no Zamasu. I would say it's right here. I might be sucking Harui's dick a little bit, but who knows? Definitely got to rewatch that. Charlotte. I actually tried to watch this recently. It's about a guy. Everyone has like these little powers, and they go to this little school. It's kind of bad. I couldn't finish it. Haven't seen the Neon Genesis movies. Haven't seen Little Gerbil Girl. Haven't seen this. This is Shin I wear panties on my head girl. D Gray Man. I really like this show. When I started it, I didn't know I was starting like 100+ episode series. So I kind of dropped it because of that, but I did really fuck with what I did see. Blue Exorcist, I can say the same thing, minus the 100 episodes. Rosario Vampire. This is the first harem I ever saw. So this show taught me a lot about what anime life is like. It's a weird show, but I have a weird nostalgia about it. I would say it's better than these. I'll put it at the bottom of mid tier. I think that's a safe spot. Full Metal Panic. I just dropped it because I'm a dumbass. Don't know what this is. Didn't we already do that? Did I just move it? Bakemonogatari. Haven't seen it. Something. Dead Man Wonderland. Another oldie but goldie. I've seen this twice. I really like it. I need to read the manga. I would say it's like neck and neck with Claymore. Those shows are very much similar. Don't know what that is. Another Kill la Kill. Another one I really need to watch. Goodbye. Don't know what that is. Nope. Ass Class. I got like halfway through. It kind of got repetitive, but it was good. Snow White with the red hair. Fancy name. Vanessa loves this show. I don't know. I just couldn't really connect with it. The characters were just kind of whatever, and you know, the fantasy setting. It was kind of by the books, but it was pleasant. It's one of those like turn your brain off and just be happy kind of shows, which there's nothing wrong with. I would say I would put it below Rosario Vampire. Grave of the Fireflies. We watched this for movie night. Yeah, it was great. I would say very depressing though. It's kind of hard to watch. I would say, I think Vanessa's home. I think that's what I just heard. Say it's above B stars. Ass class is mid. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Hi, my love. Huh? Oh, horrible decisions? We'll see about that. Let's see. Howl's Moving Castle I liked even more than Grave of the Fireflies. Howl's Moving Castle I only saw once, but it's a style. Eh, I would say it's side by side with Summer Wars. Haruhi. Assuming these are seasons 1 and 2 combined. Haruhi is like kind of boring and repetitive sometimes, but it is a good show. It's funny. I would say it's better than Toradora. The characters are just so fun in that show. Oh, Princess Mononoke though. I just saw this in theaters recently and God tier. I fucking love Princess Mononoke. Are you kidding me? Oh, I feel a little bit disingenuous though. Here, I'm gonna put NHK above Neon Genesis. You wanna hang out in here with me? Okay. Get in here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. I do have like a bunch of tier lists up here. I'll try to go faster. The boy himself, my neighbor, Totoro. Yeah, I'll put it right above Castle in the Sky. Haikyuu. I love Haikyuu. Haikyuu is probably one of the few sports anime I really like. It's a bunch of pretty boys hitting volleyballs around and feeling emotions, but somehow it's for me. I don't think it's that high though. I'll put it above Dead Man Wonderland if I can find it. There we go. I don't know what that is. One Punch Man. One Punch. I know a lot of people love One Punch Man. Assuming this is season 1. I don't think I'm going to be the one guy who puts One Punch Man. I'll put it in high tier, the bottom of high tier. Below B stars. K-On! I have not seen. Gate, I have not seen. Nope. Fooly Cooly. One of the first anime I saw. And I was a teenager, and this is one of those shows you need like a galaxy brain to understand, so I remember I enjoyed it though. I'll put it right under One Punch Man. Actually, put it above one. I'll put it above B stars. That's fair. Haven't seen this. Noragami. Love Noragami. We actually recently tried to rewatch that. I need to finish that because the sequel's out, and I never saw the sequel. I'm actually gonna put that above Totoro. That's how much I. Yep, I'm locking it in. It's locked in. Konosuba. I think everyone on the planet loves Konosuba. Above all this, bottom of top tier. Konosuba, amazing. Erased. My buddy actually just watched this show, and it kind of let me like he was really hyped about it and trying to guess who the killer was, and it just took me back. It's a really good show, even if it kind of falls apart in the end. I put it right below Noragami. Don't know. High School of the Dead. One of the most juvenile shows you could ever watch. put it. Uh, I don't know. I really need to rewatch this one because like I was not used to fan service back then. Like now I'm kind of like numb to it, but like back then I was like, oh my god. I'll put it at the bottom of low tier or top of low tier. Don't know what that is. My Hero season 1. Do they got the other seasons? Okay. If this is all the seasons combined, that includes season 2. Season 2 is the sports festival. Sports festival would probably go somewhere up here by itself, but season 1 is kind of boring. There's a couple boring sections of My Hero. I think the sports festival carries it. I'm gonna put it below Naruto. Naruto and Deku are basically brothers. Haven't seen this. Haven't seen Perfect Blue. Iron Fortress. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. I know, I'm terrible. ReZero. I tried to watch this actually somewhat recently. I couldn't finish it though. Everyone talks about that one though. Haven't seen. Spirited Away. Probably the most important anime on this list other than like what's in the top 10. I like it more than Mononoke though. So this literally just looks like my top 10 anime list up here. I have a video for that on my main channel. They should go and watch. Haven't seen. Anohana. If you want to cry, and I mean cry, this is the show to watch. And it was also one of my like first 10 shows, I think. And it hits you in the feels. I remember I was watching it on an iPad at like 3 in the morning, just trying not to cry. That's the level this show is on. I would say. Yeah, I'm fine with putting it there. Norigami's higher. Actually, not. Yeah, I'm fine with that. What the fuck is this? Orange. I read the manga for this one even. It's a really sappy, melodramatic high school show. Don't even really remember it, to be honest. There's just a lot of emotion and a lot of anime that do that where it's just packing so many punches of sadness and there's no happiness. It's haven't seen Mob Psycho 100 immediately in god tier above Yu Yu Hakusho. Mob Psycho is amazing. 91 Days, haven't seen it. Yuri on Ice is great. I don't care what anyone says. Put it above Anohana. Actually, one below. Actually, I'll put it below Naruto. Keijo, that looks amazing. Real Life, haven't seen. This is Ghost in the Shell 1, right? I don't see Innocence on here. Ghost in the Shell 1, iconic. I don't feel like that personally attached to it though. But I would say it's top tier. Akira, same thing where it's like, it's this really amazing movie that everyone loves, but I don't feel personally attached to it at all, you know? I would say Mob is in my top 5. I forget where I put it on my top 10, but I do believe it's in my top 5. I'm going to put Akira kind of low compared to most people. Yeah, I'm just really not attached to it. Where'd I put? Yeah, Summer Wars is right there, so. Yeah, below Dr. Stone, below Grave of the Fireflies. I'll put it above Beastars. Yeah, I think that's fair. And my camera went out again. And oh no, I fucked it up worse. There we go. All right, what's next? I don't know what that is. March Comes Like a Lion. Don't know. This is that one. Is this? Oh, I lost it. There it is. Is this that one Sword Art Online movie? Is that even Sword Art Online? I don't know. Little Witch Academia. Bruh. Bruh. Princess Mononoke wasn't in my top 10 because I hadn't seen it recently, but so I know I shouldn't have it above Little Witch, but like I kind of want to. I'm gonna put Little Witch over here. I'm gonna pull up a couple shows actually, because there is like a distinct level between some of these. All right, Log Horizon, haven't seen. Boruto, I'm technically currently watching it, but wouldn't count it. Maid Dragon, Amagi Brilliant Park is a pretty good show. If we're going based off the list, though, it's kind of mid. Below Devil's Part Timer, below this, below this, below this. I'll put it above K. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. School Days. Everyone hates School Days. You're supposed to hate it. Same thing with this one. Another Fate show. Kakeguri, is that how you pronounce it? This is the gambling show with the girl who gets really horny when she gambles. Other than that part, it's a great show. It gets kind of boring though. You can only watch the same poker match so many times. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to put that in mid. Put it right there. Especially if you count the second season. Made in Abyss. This is a delightful show. It starts off like kind of like your childhood hero's journey kind of show, you know, a bunch of kids going on a quest. They're gonna save the world or something, and then like they just crumble. They literally go through some horrific shit. It gets dark. I honestly would put it in top tier. I love Made in Abyss. Definitely gotta watch the movies. Second season's coming out soon. Oh. I actually watched this. This is Galco-chan. It's like one of those like blink and you miss it shows. I think episodes are like 5 minutes a piece. Um, it was whatever. Put it below Snow White. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Your Name. One of the biggest movies ever. It made so much money that every studio and their mom has tried to recreate it. The animation is probably one of the best things I've ever seen, and it came out like 5 years ago. Um, I just don't know how much I love it. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of God tier. Well, I'm gonna put it above NHK, only because I haven't seen NHK in a while. Like when I was making my top 10, I didn't want to have too many shows that I hadn't seen before, or hadn't seen recently at least. My life as an MMO junkie. If I remember right, I gave that a 5 out of 10, so that would equal low tier. Put it right there. Overlord, haven't seen it. I don't know what that is. The this one, I actually watched an episode of this. Very interesting art. What is this? Is this Black Clover? Probably gonna be a long time before I see Black Clover. Don't know what that is. Magnus Bride. I really want to watch that. Girls in Tanks. Ponyo. One of the better Studio Ghibli movies. I would say it's even better than Totoro. It's better than Erase. Better. I'll put it right below My Hero. My Hero's got a lot of really good moments. Place further than universe. Haven't seen Devilman Crybaby, Darling in the Franxx. Well, actually, Darling in the Franxx and Devilman Crybaby I tried to watch. Did not finish them. Will eventually. Don't don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Serial Experiments Lane. Another one of the ones that are like top of my list that I need to watch. Oh, so they don't have the My Hero seasons divided, but they got the movie right here. The movie was alright. Comparatively with epic TV shows, it was just kind of right here. Don't know. Reincarnated Slime. Nope. Banana Fish. The Cowboy Bebop movie. Trust me, I want to watch it. We'll get there eventually. Steins Gate movie. Megalobox is pretty good. It's not up here, unfortunately. Above Parasites. School Bunny Senpai. I watched one episode. Don't know what that. Oh, that's Paprika? Have not seen it. Sword Art Online, something or other that I didn't see. Death Note. One of the icons. A legend. Also one of the first anime I saw. I thought Death Note was like the smartest show ever. When you're 16, Death Note is like the most amazing thing you could ever watch. Second season kind of holds it back though. I would put it. I'll put it right here. I don't know how much the second season holds it down though. I think that's a fair spot. A generous spot. Nope. Nope. Noragami season 2. Haven't seen. Violet Evergarden. This show is beautiful. It's another one that I could watch on mute. The story is like another one of those like very sad, hit you in the feels, like you're getting hit in the feels so much you can't even keep up, and you have to keep up, and it's like an episode of the week thing, so you have to keep up with a lot of characters. It's still just off the visuals a good show though. I'll put it right next to K because it's basically the same scenario. I haven't seen that. Inuyasha. Technically, we haven't finished Inuyasha, but I think I've seen enough episodes. I've seen like 100 episodes. I think that's good enough to rank it. But obviously, if it gets better, if it gets better, I would update it. I don't know why you're back there. We're doing a pretty good job of watching Inuyasha. I would put it above. I really don't know on this one. I'll put it right here in high tier. Again, that could fluctuate. Samurai 7, haven't seen it. Nope. Nope. What is that? Boogie Pop? Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Or is that Boogie Pop? I don't even know. Akame Got Kill. I watched a little bit of it. That is not my kind of show, unfortunately. Silent Voice. I need to rewatch this movie because I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. I remember I liked it though. I would feel unfair if I ranked that. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is God tier. I'm going to put that above Mob Psycho. This is pretty much what my top 10 look like. So my opinions haven't changed that much. Promise Neverland. If we're just talking first season, because I haven't seen the second, I would put that above Toradora. Put it above Super. I think that's a good spot. I was really emotionally invested in the first couple episodes, so I think that's a good spot. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. I haven't seen this, and we got two more. Fruits Basket, my wife's favorite show, one of them at least. This is the remake, and which is good because I haven't seen the original, but I watched a little bit of the original, and the remake seemed much better. I think. I don't know where I'd rank it though. Like collectively, like the seasons individually, I don't think were amazing or anything, but like collectively combined, the arcs combined. This is my list. Is that okay? Am I allowed to give my own opinion back here?
You're not.
It's much easier to ignore your opinions when you're in the chat and not in person. I'll be nice, I guess.
No, you don't have to.
I'll put it. Okay. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. And then final one, Demon Slayer. Perfect. Perfect way to end it. With God tier being updated. Put it above Full Metal. I know it's hyped to high heaven, but it deserves it, man. I love Demon Slayer. I don't give a fuck. Demon Slayer for the win. Gah. And that's the tier list, which is mostly dominated by the shows I haven't seen. So I need to get to work, apparently. Half of these shows I don't care about though. The other half, I'll work on it. But I think we made enough time with just that tier list. I'll do the other ones on another day. Until then, thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Bubba, for being in here. And until next time with that, I leave you.